good night too. Hello, how are you? It's nice to see you. I don't know your name. I ain't there for you. I don't feel a thing. Nothing left for you. You fucked up. You fucked up. I ain't there for you. No. Nothing left for you. I'm not there for you. I was heartbroken. It's nice to be here. My own throat. And you like that. Didn't you? You look down on me and you looked to you. God damn it. I did not understand it. I just wanted to give you love. You said, motherfucker, don't vent to me, you owe rent to me. I ain't looking for revenge or an enemy. I just wanna be dead to you, cause you're dead to me. I'm not there for you, I don't know your name. I ain't there for you, I'm not glad you came. Nothing left for you, get me lit, you fucked up. I ain't there for you, no. Nothing left for you, no. I'm not there for you. I don't need you. Do you hear me now? I will never let a man make me feel that bad about myself. I feel like half of the woman I was when I met your bitch ass. Yeah, I admit it. I am much stronger than I ever was. I just left your bitch ass. Yeah, I fucking did it. I don't need you. I am gonna give me everything I ever wanted. I'm not there for you. I don't know your name. I ain't there for you. I know that you can. Nothing left for you. Give me that you fucked up. I ain't there for you. Nothing left for you. I'm not there for you. Brand? Strain. Depends. Somebody said on what? On my preferences that are available at the dispensary and the potency level. I always get high indica. In fact, this is Indica Princess and I'm due for a re-up. So probably something different. What's up? Let's do this one. There it is. I keep hearing this clairaudiently.
Dominoes falling like a domino on a roll, and you keep your mama close. Honestly, you get on my honesty. Last man played you like Monopoly. Damn, tragedy. Now you living happily, man. Trapped to me, no one's coming after me. It's only us. Hope you know you hold me up. Photos on the gram, damn, I love it when you show me up. Always.
No. You're sitting in front of somebody who regularly teaches about science as part of her career. So if you feel dumb, it's not because you came onto my stream, it's because you were dumb when you came here. If you'd shut up and listen, you might learn something here and there. But you like to run your mouth instead. No, I don't take sides without knowing the facts. Thank you. You want me to jump on a bandwagon and pick a side of an argument where I don't know the people and I don't know the argument and I know nothing about it other than you're asking me to pick sides when I know not what side you're on. Do you hear yourself? Do you think that sounds like a very discerning choice? Not here.
this ain't happen overnight. It's cold tonight, so you sleeping over right. Texted me, told you come have sex with me.
That's how you get bad karma. Because that's exactly why all the people who decided to come after me based on a domestic abuser's lies are getting karma. Because they decided to jump on a bandwagon that shouldn't have been happening in the first place and they should have minded their business on. I will absolutely stand up for people when I see that there's something to stand up for, but I will not get in the way of someone else's karma. There's a difference.
Respectfully, think about you sexually, yes. Luckily, you forever stuck with me. Bless, trust in me, can't believe you fuck with me. December hit, tell me you remember it. Brought you to my family and my mama said it's definite. Boys mad, got the girl they...
Well, I promise you, Cooper, my dick's a lot bigger than yours, so it's fine.
Cause I show my teeth now, even for the long haul, I won't ever creep out.
Are you mad? I'm sad for you. Am I a dude? No. But I'm definitely more of a dude than you are. Tiny tot. And I know what you're doing. My angels told me this morning specifically what things you might try to poke at today, and also that I would think it's funny because it shows how desperate you are, and I do. They were right. Thanks for exposing your ass to the whole internet. Bear. You should go shave that shit. Cheers! But sure, tell us more about your insecurities. Why don't you? Because if you listen, they tell on themselves. One love. That wasn't very loving. Do no harm, but take no shit. Thanks. Bark up my tree, boo-boo. I just might bite you back. I have my qualms about this particular artist, but I did hear a line in this earlier, specifically, no, I'm not lucky, I'm blessed, yes. And I picked up that there are toxic people who keep trying to poke an issue because they think our lives are so easy and their lives would be so much better if they were us. And what they're upset about are the blessings in our lives, but they don't see the hard work, blood, sweat, and tears or level of integrity it took to earn those things. Things that they do not have because they don't have those things, nor will they ever. They chose to combat what was right instead of learn their lessons spiritually and otherwise, and that's why they don't have blessings. You think your life would be so much easier if you were us? It requires holding a level of moral and ethical standards that you do not obtain already. Your life would be harder, and karma would kick your ass more, I promise you. Just the same way that if I were willing to stoop to your level, which I'm not, karma would beat my ass too, but unfortunately for you, God sent me as karma. So do not make the mistake of trying to kick rocks at me, or you'll end up with my foot between your teeth. Not in a kind of nice way. In this case, I mean spiritually and verbally speaking, but nonetheless, legally speaking, but nonetheless, don't do it.
I am no longer
trying to come for me as a kamikaze mission. You end up shooting yourself in both feet and then putting both of your own shot feet in your mouth. You're gonna choke on your own blood.
Survive. I believe that life is a prize, but to live doesn't mean you're alive. Don't worry about me and who I fire. I get what I desire. It's my empire, and yes, I call the shots. I am the umpire. I sprinkle holy water upon the vampire.
I sprinkle holy water upon the vampire. I drink holy water. Do not try me.
In this very moment, I'm king. In this very moment, I slay Goliath with a sling. This very moment, I bring, put it on everything, that I will retire with the ring, and I will retire with the crown. Yes, no, I'm not lucky, I'm blessed. Yes, clap for the heavyweight champ, me. Yes, no one put it on everything that I will retire with the put it on everything that I will retire with the crown and I will retire with the crown. Yes, no I'm not put it on everything that I will retire with the ring and I will retire with the crown. Yes, no I'm not lucky, I'm blessed. Yes, clap for the heavyweight champ. Me, but I couldn't do it all alone. We, young money raised me, grew up out in Paisley, Southside Jamaica, Queens and it's crazy, cause I'm still hood, Hollywood couldn't change me. Shout out to my haters.
How does it grip? Aw. I can tell you can't pick up women. Tiny Tot.
Sorry that you couldn't faze me. Ain't being cocky, we just vindicated. Just believe that when we done this moment will be syndicated. I don't know. This night just remind me of everything they deprived me.
You couldn't find a G-spot to tickle if I gave you a flashlight and a map in the dark. Don't even try me, boy.
Put your drinks up. It's a celebration every time we link up. We done did everything they could think of. Greatness is what we on the brink of.
You're mad, huh? I can tell. It's a little funny. Speaking of, I knew when I heard these songs an hour or two ago, somebody was going to try to stir some shit, but I was prepared for that too. And I don't think you realize who you're dealing with, because if you did, you wouldn't do that. Tomorrow's going to suck for you. And probably from that point on.
Yo. Check it out. It's fucked up. 'Cause I don't see either one of us watching. I'm withholding my anger, though I'd like to be the strength of this punk-ass little pussy's puny neck. It's my right to insist that he acknowledge my existence, but he just displays complete lack of respect. That's what he says to himself as he uses magazines to trash me as he sits with both his feet up at his desk. Smokes a bag of his weed and starts imagining things, and he just can't see that he's manically depressed.
No, you seem like you're manically depressed, Nick. What's up with you? Delusions of grandeur. Yeah, you think so? Is that what your problem is? Because I know that's a projection. What's up? Yeah. Always trying to one-up you, you petty little bitch. Crown chakra attack. Trying to gaslight. Unfortunately for you. No, I'm not lucky. I'm blessed. Yes. And I will retire with the ring. King.
And in his jealousy and envy, it just whirls him in a frenzy as he turns on MTV and sees my face. He don't exist in this world, so he just twists and he twirls, spirals and spins till he hurls himself into rage. And it's destroying him slowly, cause he does not even know me, even though he sees me everywhere he goes. So he just tortures himself, he has no fortune and wealth, so he extorts someone else to get his dough. And now he's acting like a bully, so he tries to push and pull me, but he knows that he can't fool me, so he's mad. He has no choice but to scream.
Like evil. You have a evil energy, sir.
And raise his voice up at me, cause it annoys him to see that I ain't scared. Ain't no motherfucking bully. 90 pounds on the motherfucking bully. I won't allow it, ain't no power to the bully. I'll be damned if I don't stand up to a bully. Fight like a man and throw my hands up to a bully. And I know it
Must be fucking with you emotionally.
Trying to make no more enemies, no more unfortunate.
What's next issue, God?
They just keep hounding at me now that I'm down with 50 suddenly.
You have family problems?
Now I got beef with this faggot job.
Family problem.
But his ass is such a puppet. Or get shoved his whole hand up and just make him say what he wants him to say.
Since you wanted to throw your energy around my chat room.
And I'm so nervous that he says anything to this man to keep him at bay. Sometimes I think that he's so tough and murder ain't the big bad wolf. And they go huff and puff and blow our label down. But our building's made out of bricks, so you ain't taking out shit. And no, you just did a song with Bobby Brown. So now you try to pull the race card and it backfires in your face hard. Cause you know we don't play that black and white shit.
Told you, tomorrow's going to suck for you. So, first of all, I told you, you don't know how to mind your business, all up in your business. Since you wanted to throw your energy at me, I'm going to check on the energy that you just threw at me. Causing unexplained body pain, numbness. This could be like I did pick it up a little while ago, third eye crown chakra attacks, trying to block the cognizance. I just pulled out my crystals, carry calming, positive energy to block it out. Hello, we just did that. Unexplained body welts, bruises, and scratches. So you have dark energies either in you, around you, in your home. Yeah. The impulsive nature that you felt to come here and run your mouth at me, you little demon. Well, my last two words outline what that is. But unfortunately for you, sir, I got a nice gem quality piece of smoky quartz right there, so I'm good to go on that too. And that was obsidian that came out in the deck. That grounding crystal, there's that. So, you're the one out of your place, honey. Stalker coming over here to try to lurk on me when you should have minded your business. Now, when shit hits the fan, karma hits the fan, you're going to remember this and scurry off and mind your business the way you should have in the first place. That's your lesson. You should have learned it. Okay. Oh, clear quartz. And then there's my crystal ball. Feeling spooked? If not, you're about to, because you tried to come here and bother other people, you little vampire. Told you. Unfortunately for you, I'm a slayer.
Shit. Plus the stylish you fucked when you was ecstasy up with.
Thank you. Maybe we'll do this one. I do have a curious psychology question, though. Let's see. Psychology cards say.
Kendrick Lamar.
Well,
Two
unfortunately
first
for
names,
you,
huh? The fuck is up with that?
the hounds answer to me too.
You know what DNA stands for?
So
Dead Nigger Association.
it's terrible. I am the you have star quality. I'm the whole last main character, babe. See, you all come here to see me in my kitchen. Welcome to Alex's Tea Corner. You're in my wonderland now. Inside my DNA, I got hustle, flow, ambition, you inside my DNA. Off your fucking head. This that put the kids to bed. This that I got realness. I just feel shit cause it's in my DNA. I got millions, I got riches building in my DNA. I got doubt, I got evil that rots inside my DNA. Nick, resentment, prejudice, arrogance, tendency to want revenge. Wicked, you nasty little rat. Pernicious, ignorance. Ignorant and arrogant, aye. Debauchery, sexual abuse, denial of one's errors, poor character. This is why your life sucks and will continue to do so further. Difficult to live with. Aw. I don't blame them. Nobody wants to be around you. Right. That's why you come into the house, the chat, the kitchen of women that you think it's a good idea to start harassing. because people don't like you or want to be around you. Meth rambles. Ah, you're one of those. Yeah, you're one of those ones. We know where you came from. Take out the trash, little rat. Don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out. Difficulty with learning. Oh, see, that's why. That's why you're not learning your lesson and you keep running your mouth, not realizing that it's just racking up more karma with every bad instigation attempt. Isn't it funny how they want to say that I must be on drugs because I'm in my kitchen hanging out and vibing with music and my people. I have a long neck. Yeah, I do. I have long limbs. Thank you. And you think that because I'm hanging out in my kitchen and vibing out with my people and telling people who are trying to be nasty to fuck off, that I must have a problem. But you don't see the problem with people trying to come into someone else's house and provoke an issue. I wouldn't invite you over for tea. So what makes you think that this is appropriate? Okay. Now, just pause for a second. Meth is a hell of a drug. Yeah, you must be on it, because I can't imagine, other than mental illness or drugs, why someone would think it would be a good idea to try to troll someone at all, or take that delusional thought out into action and do it, but you're doing so in front of lots of people publicly. So I would say drugs are mental illness. You can't have any tea. Difficulty with learning, poor choices, and authoritarianism. So you feel, Tiny Tot, inadequate or insecure. And that's why you thought you'd come here and use me as a punching bag. Now you think it's a tit for tat, or you're feeling some kind of way because I said no. Shut your mouth and fuck off. And you're tantruming about it and trying to lash out like a little cyber crybaby. Aw. Do you need a tiny orchestra? Okay. Joining a spiritual movement to escape reality or group of trolls. Delusional. It's an open invitation. No. No, it's not. It's not. Because the laws on harassment and stalking, which is actually what came out in the cards, by the way, are actually the same online as they are offline. Now, a lot of people haven't enforced them to a degree online. No. Now I'm making fun of the tantrumers in my comment section. I'm just responding with their, if you think I'm tantruming, because I'm holding up a mirror to them, baby, I'm laughing at them. They came to tantrum in my comment section. Angelica, you little rugrats. Childish, petulant. We know where they came from. Austin, where art thou? Baby, I'm a Heyoka empath. I am the mirror. It's also why I laugh. It's a Native American reference. It's just called the sacred clown. So I'll hold your reflection back to you. Try to throw shit at me, I'll give it right back to you, and then I'll laugh at you while I do it. Precarious health. So your well-being is going to go down the tubes because you tried to come provoke issues with other people. That sucks for you. Let's not hear your mouth. Right. April 10th to April 14th, March 25th, June 7th, August 22nd, November 3rd, January 13th, 1:20 a.m. to 1:39 a.m. Oh, that just happened. So you're having a shitty week and you decided to come try to use me as a punching bag. Well, that karma is going to come back to you exquisitely harder. Whoops, not my whoops. Speaking of, I just put out some new merch. Feel free to check it. I'll drop some in the comment section. I will also be opening up another link pretty soon to do trans-global shipping. Right now it's just set up to do US shipping, but here we go. I have some more stuff coming out. Oops, not my oops. No, we know you're lying, Nick. What's Nick's problem? Treachery, betrayal, war, rebellion, agonizing struggle, torn between remorse or indecision. So you're not sure whether you should. I saw you got real quiet for a while. I was looking for you. You're not sure. This is a teachable moment for everybody watching. That's why I'm taking the time to drag this asshole. Fellow narcissists of this asshole, beware. Because I'm a narc slayer, babe. So you're not sure. I saw you got real quiet for a while. As to whether, because I know well that this slaps, this reading slaps. It hits hard. Whether you want to admit it publicly or not, I know that it does. Because the last troll got spooked into being like, oh, geez, actually, you're right. At least you're good at your job. Yeah, I know. It's always the case. So whether you deny it or not is irrelevant, because we both know better. You and I both know better, whether you want to say it or not. Okay? And and the merch is not for you. Merch is for my Faye Brigade, not for you. It wasn't an invitation to join us. You're here uninvited, you rat. See, now you want to run your mouth to try to make up for the fact that I caught on to your anxiety and how quiet you got when you realized I knew what I was talking about. Because that shit hit a nerve, didn't it? Yeah, I know. Oh, okay, maybe I should say some extra stuff because she said, yeah, I noticed. I noticed you get nervous how accurate it was. Obstructing the realization of our superior nature, you're coming from a lower place, because I'm not going around bullying people in their kitchen. And back to the laws are the same online and offline. Now imagine, just pause, it doesn't even have to be me or at my house. Imagine that you saw this asshole outside of your house just screaming the things that they're, not even this one, the trolls in the comment section. Imagine how mentally unstable it would look if you saw them outside yelling things at your window or your front door the same way that you see them right in the comment section. You'd think they were fucking insane and call the police on them. Because it is. It's mental behavior. And for some reason in their delusional brains, it hasn't crossed their mind that the laws are the same online as they are offline. And that they look just as insane in the comment section as they would outside my front door or outside somebody's place of business. Let that be your lesson. Also, what's Nick's karma going to be? I can tell you that too. Well, you don't believe in God because you have no connection to God. Of course you don't. And God doesn't want you either. Because you lack common sense and vision. Oop, you spend, I have a good job. No, you spend more money than you have to try to look like you're something you're not. You showboat. Oh, I felt that. Tail, the tiny dick tucked between your legs. Okay. Ruin, waste. Oh, there it is. Exclusively rational mind. Oh, I've got a job, and you spend more money than you have, and you're fronting. False reasoning manipulated by desires, right? In regards to money and your so-called justification of trying to harass people that don't like you and that you don't know, i.e. me. And I'm sure I'm not the only person you try this to. I'm sure you didn't just wake up one day and decide to start doing this. This is a pattern for you, isn't it? Ick. Cold appreciation, critical and limited mind. January. Oh, there it is. How the fuck did she know that? Because you might not believe in the spiritual realm, but I really am a damn psychic. The one white crow. Just because most of them are fake does not mean I am. the oddity. And I'll be the first person to tell you that there are plenty of fakes out there. Don't get it twisted. Whether they think that they're psychics or they're just trying to scam you, or both. Meaning thinking that they are when they're not. Yeah, that happens. Many are called. Very few are chosen. Plenty more show up that weren't called or chosen. But just because it's a path for me that God asked me to fulfill and chose me for does not mean it's a path for you or everybody else, all right? Not everybody's a reader. I don't need cards to read. And anybody can pick up a deck of cards, but not everybody's a reader. Not everybody's God-touched either. And not everybody carries royal bloodline, but baby, I do. What was that, Kenny?
DNA stands for Dead Nigger Association.
Yuck. Royalty inside my DNA.
I got power, poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA. I got hustle, though ambition, flow inside my DNA. I was born like this, is born like this, immaculate conception. I transform like this, perform like this. Was Yeshua new weapon?
Yeshua was new weapon.
I don't contemplate.
I meditate them off your fucking head.
This that put the kids to bed. This that I got realness. I just kill shit 'cause it's in.
I knew. See, I knew. God played some songs today. I'm like, they're gonna start trying to stir the pot.
Imagine being-
That's fine. I'm ready. They are not. Ick.
Yeah, keep that same energy, please don't flip.
You've been talking all that motherfucking shit.
We see everyone, been keeping the list. Keep that same energy, please don't flip. 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 Keep that same energy, please don't flip. Yeah, people hating on me, that's a trend. Victim gonna take you, that's a friend. Keep my middle finger, that's a dance.
One love,
All my
Jimmy.
women mix, that's a blend. Blow 100K, I don't feel a thing. Let me pop my shit. People coming at me from all angles. Gotta watch my six. Whoa, y'all are checking scores. Whoa, I'm just scoring sex. Whoa, y'all said less is more. Whoa, put that mid to rest. Ain't no flipping back and forth. Stay the fuck away from me. You can't get a beat or hook a verse. So fucking wait for me. I see all the hate for me. I be keeping inventory. If we run into each other, please don't switch your story. Keep that same energy. Please don't flip. Yeah. You were talking all that motherfucking shit. We see everyone.
Been keeping it lit.
Keep that same energy. Please don't flip. Yeah. Please don't flip.
I've been keeping a list. I just heard 2 songs. Oh, you know what? I just got a message from Jeff. Where's Cool Cat? Where's my Cool Cat? He sent a song recommendation for us. We're gonna check it out. We'll see. What's up, everybody? Assholes be assholing, but I'm still the goddess.
Loving him is like driving a Maserati down a dead-end street. Faster than the wind, passion.
No, that's not it. There it is.
Like I don't like your little games. Don't like your tilted stage. The role you made me play of the fool. No, I don't like you. I don't like your perfect crime. How you laugh when you lie. You said the gun was mine. Isn't cool. No, I don't like you. But I get smarter, I got harder in the nick of time. I need arrows and from the dead, I do it all the time.
It does. Oh, look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me
Be the adult in the room and handle your ass.
do. Look what you just made me.
Also, I think I'm going to skip that one for now. Let's do this one. No, that's not it. Yeah, let's do that one. I heard this too.
Taking it.
Oh, goodness. British commercial, I think. No, we love Christ consciousness here. No, did you know that one of the oils in Jesus' anointing oil was actually a form of ancient cannabis? Yeah. Yeah, the fact that weed is a drug to you is still fun. I know. You're still on old propaganda, babe. There are still commercials. I've seen them. It was within the last couple of years, but there are still commercials going out. I assume they're targeted ads. Talking about like how weed is an addictive drug and it can ruin people's lives and this and that. Like they're talking about heroin or something. One of them popped up a few years ago. Are you kidding me? It was like centered around addiction with pills and hard street drugs and stuff. I'm like, get real. You stop that. That's propaganda. Right, you haven't seen one in a long time. I hadn't either. It blew my mind when they started popping up. So I knew somebody who was coming here watching me, probably trying to troll about the weed, is into that type of propaganda, and so that's why they troll about weed, because they think it's like heroin or something. But because they were on my feed so much, stuff that they were looking into or they were researching, targeted ads for their account started forcing its way into mine with their account, and that was one of them. I'm like, oh dear. They're still doing that, aren't they? We're not in the, what is it, like 50s, whenever that was, whenever they started the war. Hold on. When was that? 70s. War on drugs. Yeah, no. But they're still doing it. Here we are in 2026, and they're still trying to push that propaganda like the 70s when it started. Yeah. Jesus be like, why are you charging each other shit for weed, brah? I made that a plant for a reason. It grows out of the ground. Grow it. Just kidding. It takes time and energy to grow it, and somebody needs to get paid for it. But nonetheless,
I love plants. I love plant medicine. So yeah, that's a good question. Why are they so mad at her? Why are they so mean to her? Because they're icky. And energy vampires. I think it's a little funny. Hey, cool cat.
This is a Laurel.
Let me explain to you why when a man mistreats a woman who was supposed to be or had the opportunity to be his person, he eventually, when he loses out on having access to her anymore, regrets it and feels like he's losing out. It's because, right, if he was contracted to be her Adam, so to speak, the concept of, this is what God showed me years ago, the story is Eve being made out of Adam's rib, right? But what does the rib cage do in the body? It protects the heart. Which is why when he fumbles a connection, right, if a masculine were to fall and lose out on a divine connection, because I saw that years ago, a number of years ago, it started happening to some people. Then the divine feminine would be the protector of his heart. That's why he feels like his heart is ripped out of his chest once he realizes that he doesn't want to be a player anymore, he lost her, he can't get her back, etc. Feels like his heart is being ripped out of his chest because it has no protection. Why? Because he left his rib walking outside of his body. And then went and tried to play around, in love with other people. Now, that doesn't have to be one way or the other. There are karmic people, non-gender specific across the board that story had applied to. And those situations are done with. There's no going back. If you go back in situations like that, you end up in a karmic cycle. So we don't do that here. I don't condone that. Been there, done that. We don't do that. But that's when God recontracts a higher connection. Or contracts a higher connection if those weren't karmic connections to begin with. Because sometimes people confuse karmic connections with soulmates. There's lessons either way. Some harder than others.
We get a weakness. You gotta see this. Yeah. Hey, I remember syrup sandwiches and crime allowances. But this a nigga with some counterfeits. But now I'm counting this. Parmesan with my accountant lips. In fact, I'm down in this. You say with my...
Incredibly inaccurate according to who? Because I listened to God directly. I've got a tap straight from the divine. So I don't know what book you tried to educate yourself from, but I listened to God.
My boo-bae tastes like Kool-Aid for the analyst. Girl, I can buy your Westie girl with my base stuff. Ooh, that pussy good. Won't you sit it on my taste buds? I get way too big.
So I would say your book is incorrect, and you're probably... hold on. God said, no, not a karmic. Deeply misguided, though. So you need to work on that before you fall and turn karmic. Because that's the next step if you don't straighten up and stop harassing and attacking people just because you don't know enough to know that you're incorrect. But you think that I am. I understand where you're coming from, where you think you're coming from. I get it. I understand that perspective, but you don't understand mine. I have a much broader perspective than you on this. If you knew all the things that I knew, well, you'd realize that some of the things that you think are not correct, but you don't. Here, I got one for you. It's Neil Tyson Degrassi. It's great. It's your issue.
One of the great challenges in this world is knowing enough about a subject to think you're right, but not enough about the subject to know you're wrong.
Okay. Thank you.
The extras pull up on your black, they break it down. We
Love you.
AM to the PM,
Get better.
to the AM. Piss out your per diem, you just gotta hate them folk.
my left stroke just went viral.
Oh no, she loves Trump. Oh no, in fact, I was just mentioning to someone on my way back from errands and a grocery trip today that my MCEs are absolutely and have been for a very long time Martin Luther King Jr. Happy Martin Luther King Day. Hello. If you know, you know. And Bernie Sanders. And wait. Did you know, all politics aside, that Mr. Bernie Sanders used to protest in the streets against racial segregation and for black rights? Did you know that there are pictures of him being hauled off by the police, being arrested, and he's throwing all of his dead weight, all of his body weight to the ground and making these multiple cops drag him away from this protest where he's advocating for black rights? Did you know that Mr. Bernie Sanders heard the I Have a Dream speech live? I love it. Oh, wait. Humble yourself. Animals know. This is what happened when Trump goes around birds. Okay. Bernie Sanders' nickname is Birdie Sanders. They are not the same. No. No, this isn't about politics. This is about being a basic, decent human being. Whether you choose to have any human qualities or whether you choose to be a straight-out empathy void demon. It's very simple. It has nothing to do with politics. Are you a piece of shit or are you not? That translates into everything else you do, and your opinion in things, also politics, yes. But it's not about the politics. When Mr. Bernie was having a speech outside, he was standing at this podium speaking. Trump had to force this bird to deal with him, and the bird did not want to deal with it. And I wouldn't either. Damn it. Air sign. But when Bernie went to do a speech on the podium, this precious little bird flew up, nearly sat on his shoulder, a foot from his face, and perched right on the podium in front of him. Bernie Sanders. Look at this.
Want every kid in Oregon and Washington and Vermont to understand that if he or she does their schoolwork seriously, does well, takes school. What? Oh. Now you see, this little...
He was pushing for genuine care for other people, and this animal felt safe enough to come to him. Trump was trying to show off and look cool and badass in the Oval Office with a bald eagle, America flag, patriot, woo! Ick. Ick. And the bird did not like it. The animals, no. I just find it polar opposite. And the fact that there were birds involved with both, I think is very telling. Says the air sign.
What? Oh. Now you see, this little bird doesn't know it. Oh,
Oh, there it is. Yeah, he starts speaking to the bird. The crowd is cheering, and then the bird gets closer. I'm like, what in the heck? Usually that would be the opposite. Crowds would spook. No. No, they knew. Look.
now you see, this little bird doesn't know it. Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, Bertie Sanders. The day he was born. Bertie, anyway. Not Bernie. Precious. Bernie Sanders? He was running for president. Well, we're not talking about political views. We're talking about 11:11 on the clock on the East Coast. Basic human dignity. People trying to show off for attention and the animals noticing and not wanting anything to do with them, and then someone else talking on real issues and how to resolve them for the well-being of the whole, collectively, in a positive nature, with a genuine heart, and the animals flock to him. It's a matter of character statements, not the politics. But, like we've already established, if you're a shitbag, your shitbag thought process and shitbag actions are probably going to follow you into everything you do, including your politics and political opinion, aren't they? Plenty of people that go to church aren't godly. For example, it's not about the politics, it's are you a shitbag or not.
The Chevy Equinox.
Oh, all right. Let me come back. Where are my people? There have been some assholes in the chat today. They're so mad.
You're not the type of girl to remain with the guy too shy, too afraid to say he'll give his heart to you forever. I'm not the boy who will fall to his knees with the same class type, begging you please to stay with him.
These birds aren't real, I don't know. Hello, Nami, how are you?
I'm staring at you now. There's no one else around. I'm thinking you're the girl for me. I'm just saying it's fine by me. If you never leave, and we can live this forever, it's fine by me.
That's so funny. The angel said something about Adrian this morning. I thought they were talking about another viewer of mine named Adrian, but apparently you're talking about you, some asshole. First of all. Second of all, you don't have to be here. But I think you like the song more than you'd like to admit. Because I don't think you'd stay here running your mouth and listening if that were the case, would you? You had a dream? Secondarily, this song I heard clairaudiently earlier. This was a message from a divine masculine. He says, it's fine by me if you never leave. And so we've been talking about this. It's been coming up in my messages. Like a union or a connection between a masculine and a feminine. And I just heard harmonizing a gap.
In the past, I would try hard to commit to a girl, wouldn't get
So I knew what they were talking about when I heard the song this morning in my ears.
too far. It always seemed to fall apart. But with you, I could see what I need. I could dream realistically and knew that this was different from the start. And it seems that every time
is Alexandra. Becoming an accomplice to the forces of darkness. Terrorist, extremist. Well, it makes sense as to why you're thinking that harassing someone in their kitchen is a good idea. You think you're a woman because you have big, saggy fun bags? No, bitch. You're a trash bag. With a bra. Go take your big old titties somewhere else. I don't have to wear a bra unless I want to. And you're an asshole either way. You better be careful trying to treat people poorly because you think that you can. Because what? Because you have bigger boobs? God will give you breast cancer. Do you know what happened to the last person who tried that shit with me? She got cancer. She got rid of it, but then she decided to come after my child and I, and then God let her die of that same cancer again. Don't do it. She was partner in a law firm. She knew better. Then she went and filed fraud for her criminal nephew. You know, knock your socks right off of you. I'm not afraid to drop a house on a wicked witch, boo. I'm melting. I bet you are. Failure, collapse, fighting against natural order, dry, hardened attitude. I'm just letting you know I'm not reading your comments, whatever you're saying. You're just screaming into the void, angry little girl. Dry, hardened attitude. Mistaken, judgment, inverted principles, separatism, over-analytical, tendency towards excessive dissection. Right. Like, first of all, what makes you think that that's appropriate? What would ail you to let something like that slip out of your mouth? How trashy. Yeah, I don't know. You're right. No supermodels. Having little to no... Right. I've been modeling before. Lies, slander, treachery, conspiracy, defamation. Uttering words that do not correspond to divine thought, right? Like, what's wrong with you? Even God says, what's wrong with you? Political and social disorder. You just come to pick fights. That's a you problem, boo. Seek therapy. Do you know why I don't go harass people in their kitchen, bitch? Because I go to therapy to get extra help from dealing with assholes like you. In fact, I have a song in the queue exactly for that. Where'd it go? I heard it earlier. I knew you were going to cause problems. Now, I actually go to sit with a machine with a doctor and rebalance the injuries, the concussion injuries. But if you went to get the help that you needed, people that you target or people that are targeted by people like you wouldn't go and need the extra support, right? Do you know what doctors that victims go to see say? Do you know what they tell us? Survivors of abuse of you or people like you, they tell us that it's not the survivors that need therapy. We end up in therapy to cope with the abuse, but it's not us that needed therapy. It's the people who abused us who needed fucking therapy. Because if they didn't, they wouldn't be abusing people. You tell on yourself when you do that shit, whether it be in the comment section or otherwise. I just picked something up about you losing your job. Yeah, that's part of your karma. Don't come here to my work and stir the pot. Especially and expect to keep yours. Oh no, let's strip her bare. Let's strip you naked. Alexandra, what are your insecurities? What are her insecurities? What are Alexandra's insecurities? That I'm accurate, so you're trying to hate on the psychic. You have dark energies and forces in your home and around you. You're angry and impulsive, which is why you think that bullying people is okay. People don't like you or want to be around you. Gee, I wonder why. You just run your mouth about people. This is why. Heart chakra. You have a blocked heart chakra, which is why you're an evil little wench. Haggard. I bet those titties hang to your knees. Can't relate, bitch! Causing you... Ooh! So not only are you going to have problems at work, you're going to have problems with your transportation. Good for you. Congratulations. Anything else? Oh, there it is. Girl, I have a real job and I'm going to make more money. You're not going to. I told you, I saw something about you losing your job. And that, you egotistical, arrogant bitch, is why. And it's part of your karma. They can't stand to see you shine. So you tried to come over here and throw mud at me. It doesn't matter. Have you ever heard of the widow's mite? I make way more money than you, and I've got bigger tits than you, so I'm better than you, and I can treat you however I want. Are you fucking delusional? This is why people don't like you. You're rotten to the core. It doesn't matter what you think you look like on the outside, and I don't believe you. I bet you're a haggard bitch, because if you were so happy, you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be doing this. You wouldn't be hating on another woman. You wouldn't be coming to another woman's house and hating on her in her kitchen. You're in my tea corner, bitch. But you're miserable, so. You can't stand to see me shine. Better buy a visor. I'm about to put some visors and hats and stuff out, too, on my merch website. So you're welcome to go buy one, you bitter bitch. I wouldn't spit on you if you were on fire. X is preying on your downfall. I wondered. I know that some of these commenters are George Clinton Eisworth in that little clique. Yeah, I know what you're doing, little brats. They're trying to instigate or trigger an issue. One, to try to wear down a victim. And then also to cut out a clip of me telling them to fuck off so they can frame themselves as the victim to try to avoid taking accountability for the stuff like this that they do. But you know what? I've also been picking up that some of them are panicking and have been complaining. They're scared because they know that they have got to take the consequences of their actions. So this is their attempt to lash out and obfuscate. No. Next. Said, so somebody doing black magic on you. They've got low self-esteem, so they were trying to project. As there's a love song playing, they get real mad and try to run their mouth and interrupt the love, right? But that's they're going to have issues with their home for trying to cause mess with other people, for trying to cause stress or duress or distort other people, cause damages to other people. They're going to have that backfire within themselves. They may be getting migraines too. I know that some of them felt pretty sick lately as a result of those backfires. And some of them are trying to come through fake accounts. It's not all fake accounts, but yeah, like new accounts, and it's the same people. But nobody wants to be with them. These are people with STDs who are lonely because they're miserable, awful, evil people, and nobody wants to be around them. People are mad at me because eventually people start listening and realizing I was right about people. This is what's been happening lately. And so people are now treating them accordingly. People are treating them, well, how you treat somebody who does the things that they did to people, especially innocent women and children. And they're mad at the victims. They're mad at the whistleblowers. It's giving Scooby-Doo, narcissistic Scooby-Doo. It's giving, I would have gotten away with it too. It weren't for that dog and you meddling kids. It weren't for you psychic medium. You whistleblowing bitch. Okay. Yeah, it's that. It's your fault. It's your fault because you told on me and you wouldn't just let me abuse you and you wouldn't just shut up and tolerate it and be quiet. It's your fault that I'm in trouble because I couldn't control my tantrum and I just had to abuse you. Oh, bitch, that's your fault. Well, if you'd have been quiet about it, I wouldn't have gotten caught. If you hadn't have done it, I wouldn't have had to speak up. Checkmate.
You can live like this forever. It's fine by me. It's fine by me. If you never leave, and we can live like this forever. It's fine by me. Just saying it's fine by me. If we never leave, and we can live like this forever. It's fine by me.
Absolutely. What they did was victimize people. Now, I'm a survivor, but the reason that I'm getting to collect damages in court and have had to write victim impact statements is because that's what happens when somebody targets you. They're choosing to pick a victim to target. They're choosing to try to victimize somebody. It's just your fault that you picked a bad bitch warrior who chose to survive and will absolutely throw that shit back in your face. Next, I'll make you choke on it. Don't do it. Why do you do that to yourself? Try to get me all out of character. It's because you're miffed up. All in a tizzy, aren't you? Chill out. Relax. If you smoked a joint, you wouldn't be so miserable. Oh, somebody's real mad. Well.
Do you want free?
I'm selling merch. Solitary heart. I told you, difficulty finding friends, problems with one's mother. Narcissism, I told you. Drug problems, lewdness. Right, that's why they're calling other people drug addicts. They are, no one's going to buy my merch. People have been asking for it. I only made it because I've had so many requests to make it. And in fact, I've gotten it for years, but I've been busy. Why do you run your mouth when you look dumb after you do it? Don't you think it would be good to know what you were talking about before you just opened your gob? To let hot air out? I bet it stinks in there. You better close that jaw, you're going to let flies in there. Yuck. Stop running your gob. Oh, now you're just repeating my words back to me. So you watch me, is what you're telling me. Thanks for telling on yourself. Science without conscience, fake teacher. Right. Don't you think you should know what you're talking about? Before you run your mouth. January 21st. That's so funny. It's coming right up to January 25th. May 22nd, August 5th, October 18th, December 28th, March 9th, 8 p.m. to 8:19. Right, y'all are here hating but watching. Exactly. It's like weird, dude. It's mentally unstable behavior. Nimbus here? Hi, Nimbus. What's up? Are you okay? Hold on, I'm going back. Oh dear. Okay, let me do some, can I do some Reiki? I got you. I know that's a stressor. Oh, I feel that in your heart. Do me a favor. Take a breath. You smoke, right? Do you smoke? Take a breath. Do you have any flour? if you feel comfortable doing so now, maybe take a second to pause, just a second, and calm yourself. And I'll help you manifest some higher energy on this. Also, let's call in the angels. Cat's fine. I hear the cat's fine. Thank you. I hear don't worry about it. If you want, I can read a couple of cards too. I hear the cat's fine. We'll come back. Relax and we'll help you manifest. I mean, it doesn't mean you have to stop looking, but don't panic. You're welcome. But I don't want to have you smoke and then go out if you're not comfortable with that. But if that's not something that would put you in a stressful spot, like if it'll help you calm down, I would advise doing that. If you want to, you can join me. I'm going to pack one. And let me grab a deck. Real quick. All right, really quick. Kitty cat. Yeah, cat's gonna be fine. Don't worry. No need to worry. You're good. Flew right out. Get more information. Get more information just came out twice. You just don't know what's up yet. So not knowing, I know. Take action. Yeah, so if you need to go outside and look, that's fine. But trust. Have faith that you have support from here, but also spiritually speaking. Improving health. You're going to be all right. Make sure to bundle up. Don't get sick. But you'll be fine. Success just came out again, too. Let me do some Reiki as well on this. Thank you for corralling the cat and helping Nimbus either cross paths or bringing the cat towards her. Safely, please. Is there a song that you like that the cat likes? I just picked something up about a song, or like maybe that you sing to the cat. Do you have like a little sing-songy, like a, what is that? I don't know if it's like an actual song that you like to play for the cat or sing to the cat that's like maybe someone else's song, like a music artist, or it's just like a silly little song that you made up or something you sing to the cat. But that, I think two things, it'll help boost your frequency, but it will help draw the cat back a little bit. Can faster. Mine does, especially when I hit that vibrato. I notice that the cats come running when I start to hit a vibrato. And to them, also they start purring. I hit a vibrato, my voice starts to bounce. And they start purring. And so I noticed that to the cat, it sounds like I'm purring when my voice is hitting that vibrato. But that's kind of how their purrs bounce too. Right. Salem. That's so funny, dude. I was just thinking today about the Salem witch trials and how that's definitely a theme. It's clearance Reiki coming through. Nope, we're going to clear that out. Don't worry about it. I saw that, like concern over something negative happening. Don't worry about it. Try to visualize the cat coming home, either running to you or you come, walking up and it just kind of meeting you at the corner somewhere, or however it pops into your head first. Don't worry. It's important to address it, but you'll be all right. Either way, whichever cat is out If there's a song that you like to sing or play, that can help. Or it might even just be like putting an earbud in to help soothe you with some music. That can help you. I feel that. I know. I just don't want to lose it. I know. I feel you. It's all right. None of the messages came out that way. And please understand that I have 2 cats, and this is not the first time that I've talked to the angels and God about this. This is not a new drill for me. I'm just helping share the routine with you now. It's okay. I got you. Oh yeah, one of my cats got in a fight with a coyote, and that coyote did not win. Yeah, also shaking like a treat bag or food. If that's the noise that they're used to, that can help too. I hear the less you worry about it, the better off you'll be. Like, don't repel it. Yeah. And I also called in Archangel. I always call in the holy angels to like help corral, and they do. They'll go out and corral the animals and like kind of like herding sheep. They'll herd the cats back home. But while you can go and outside and do your thing, don't get sick. Be safe. If you have a phone with you, make sure if you're going out alone, bring a cell phone or something if you can. And try to stay as positive as you can. You have help. Spiritually speaking, they said that the outcome would be just fine. Choose a new direction, right? Be assertive. Like, so, you know, if you need to, yeah, go out and look, that's fine, but just be patient and have faith. Listen to your intuition. In fact, ask for help from others. I got you. That's one of the new merch pieces that I put out. It says, walk by faith, not by sight. One of my favorite things about, you're very welcome, these pieces that I've designed are the sleeves. And I specially designed the sleeves so that the different sayings that are on each sleeve, the left and the right sleeve on the wrists, are reading left to right like a book, and so that they're readable right side up to the wearer instead of the outside public. And so it's like a kind of a constant reminder of whatever positive sleeve message is on there. There are a few different ones now, and I have some more designs coming out, but I've been thinking about you. You're good. I'm just grateful that I can help a homegirl regulate a little bit. Hi, how are you? I hear don't worry. The less you worry, the better off you'll be. I also just heard whistle while we work. Whistle while we work. Na, 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 na. Yeah, music will help. Either help you calm down and just kind of be in the flow of things and not really focus on the time as much as the right frequency and efforts, or will help draw the cat back. My cats come when I sing. So, got it. Ah, there you are. See, I knew. Yeah, like they're kids in the chat. You don't belong here, Adrian. This is an 18+ chat. And I knew that there were kids in here. I told you, we know where they came from. We know where you come from. You just ratted yourself out. The only people who say SYBAU, which means shut your bitch ass up, are children. It's like some kind of younger Gen Z slang thing, but more specifically, the only time I've ever seen that, and the first time that started was when Crazy K doxed me to 9 million people between here and TikTok alone, with a bunch of slander after she got caught stealing my stuff and sent a bunch of kids to do her dirty work for her and cause problems. So microdosing edibles sometimes feels good, like 20 milligrams. Who killed Adrian? A child said that. And I'm not even showing the photo because it looks like a little boy with Bieber's noodle hair. I'm telling you, it's like Gen Z. Crazy K, you're in trouble. Just wait. Oh, I've been waiting. Yeah, well, guess what? You're on my clock. You're not about to find it so funny. No, I don't. I know you don't, rather. But I know you're trying to play tough girl. Unfortunately for you, I'm not playing. I really hired a lawyer and I've really been making some moves behind the scenes. And I do have another whistleblowing video coming out. I've just been busy and I wanted it to be right before I put it out. I wasn't going to rush it. So you need to have some patience. And why? Why impulsive? Why instant gratification? Battle tactics. Why? Because I knew how that was going to play out for you. Why? Because it's full of information that you can't try to shirk or blame or lie your way out of. And it looks real bad for you. It already looks bad for you. It looks worse for you. It'll look worse for you when I put this piece out. You shouldn't have run your mouth about me. Because it came back to haunt you. And it will continue to, exponentially. Why? Because this is coming to an end. Your little reign of terror is over. Scam artists, they try to take advantage of people. I've been seeing this one card in my mind's eye. I keep seeing flashes of it. It's like they pretend to be or act unbothered, but the truth is they're shaking or something like that. Tower, expect the unexpected. Right. Oh, I've been waiting. Yeah, and when that domino hits, they all fall fast, babe. I just had to make sure to get them lined up right. You needed to have some patience. I told you, battle tactics. Quite good at it. Don't trust them. They have something up their sleeve. Right. I knew you were trying to cause a little setup. Sending children in the chat to talk about drugs again. Yeah. Because none of those things, none of the troll stuff was happening like that. Until she did that. That was new. SYPAU. Dumb. Having evil deities work for them or they're possessed. Kitty, if Kitty has a favorite food, take that out with you. Especially if it's like in a, like, I don't know if they use dry food or you have a treat bag or something where they can hear them shaking around, but that can also attract them. Unwanted watcher. Told you, keeping up with you through fake accounts. I know. That's psychotic. I don't do that to you. Catfish. Yeah, well, don't be fooled by what you see. We won't. I see you. Ugly. Mountains are being moved for you by your spirit team. Messy. You're messy, messy girl. They want to throw hands with you, but won't make a move. Karma's only a bitch because you are. Stank ass energy. And well, she talks about not bathing. Hi guys. I'm gonna just sit here and do nothing while I brush my braid out that I've had in for a week. Oh, so you haven't taken a shower in a week. You haven't taken a bath in 7 days. Gross? Cool. Thanks for telling us about yourself. And you spelled your wrong. And also, where's your punctuation? You think you have the qualification to try to insult me, but you don't even know how to compose a properly structured sentence. Come on, man. Evil eye ass, stank ass, always reeking of evil and probably in need of a bath. I dropped some merch. I have another round of it coming out. I'm also putting I've got to do some work behind the scenes on getting global shipping open, because right now it's just set to the US for some reason, and I have to tweak some settings to get that fixed. It's been a bit of a process, but I'm working on that as well. Fate, you are there. Ah, see? Scammer. You wanted to try to be a scammer, and I'm sure I wasn't the first victim. But that's why God sent me as karma. I warned them. Third eye closed. They can't see shit. That's why they come here to look at me and listen to me. Everything is falling into place. You're surrounded by unconditional love. Yep. I know. And angelic help. In fact, speaking of those angel wings right there, I have another item that I'll probably put out within the next hour or two. And one of them is an angel. In fact, I could do it right now, realistically speaking. Always making something new. Fake news. Don't allow their fake tears or smile to fool you. Yeah. And I talked about that. Good. Yeah. Bringing it, like, if even if it's in a bowl, if it's in the bowl that they eat in, shaking it the sound of it can draw them back. But I know it sounds weird, but it will help if you can relax a little bit with them. You want to smoke? They will humiliate themselves. Crazy, crazy K. The cycle's coming to an end. It's done. Oh, and financial loss. Yeah. She's tried to make money off of me. My name, my artwork, my story. And thought that would be a good idea. No. Not legally or otherwise. Because all the money that was made illegally has to go back. And not only does it have to go to me, but she's going to owe interest for damages. And then there's the whole issue of the government pressing separate charges, because she's going to get it from both sides. I'm pressing charges personally, but she violated federal crimes when she broke the law against me. So the federal government wants to have words with her too. In a few ways. For the children she targeted, because she was selling stolen merchandise that was trademarked and licensed to me, stolen content and art and everything. And then because now she's saddled, Happy New Year, between tax evasion or tax fraud. She has to pick one. When she stole from me and started selling my stolen stuff, she put herself in the midst of a situation where now she's got to file taxes, but you can't legally file taxes on stolen goods. So that's a federal crime. But since she sold all the stuff, she has to pay taxes. So now she either has to pick tax evasion or tax fraud. And both are bad. The federal government's going to want to have words with her. They already do. Oh, so be crazy K. Pathetic. But she did what she did. Cheers. 1, 2, 3. Nimbus, my love, if you're still here, I feel you, and I know that you're worried after just losing a pet friend, pet family member. I know there's grief that you're still trying to work through, and I know that there's a fear of having to feel that again or having to go through another cycle of that. Don't worry about that. Don't let that creep in. Don't let that drive you. I know it's easier said than done, but you don't have to be perfect. Just try to keep it in mind. I know, I felt that. It's okay. Don't worry. And I would be lying if I didn't say that when, there were points where my cats got out, especially with the coyotes here. Because I had a coyote when I was pregnant. Somebody let him out during the day, but it was kind of cloudy and rainy, and sometimes the coyotes come out when it's kind of darker and cloudy like that, even though they're nocturnal. And he was gone. His name was Tazzy. I really loved him. He was a Maine Coon cat as well, gray tabby, like a long-haired gray tabby coon cat. But yeah, I know that feeling, but it's all right. And it comes down to just kind of having faith. What I do in that is I'll go out and look periodically. I'll call and I'll check if that were to happen, or if that's happened in the past. I'll shake their food, but if they're not coming, and like I can't just chase them through the woods and everything here, then I do what I can at home. I'll play some music sometimes, like if I can go outside with it, or have it so they can hear it from the house, then I'll do that. Like in the summertime, that's typically, if it would happen, that would be when it would happen. Or I'll like do the dishes or something and just pray, do something productive, and just try to hold faith. And pretty quickly they come right to the door, meow, looking for pets and snacks, and sometimes with a present. Alive or not, they've brought me some still breathing treats. So, yeah. Oh, speaking of, there's a cat on this cover. Look. Oh, I haven't even cracked this one yet. Well, lucky for you. Boy, don't tell me what to do. Go away. You've been so annoying for like an hour. Whiney. Whiny Whiney. Whine. You're annoying. Petulant. Go away. I'm ignoring you. Did you notice? You have some water. God, you gotta be thirsty sitting here for all this time running your gums. Inner authority. Yeah. So it's about choosing to focus on the positive here. Like hold that faith and twisted narrative, and not let a fear from a past experience cloud your judgment, or like don't let the previous grief cause you more grief now. Your cat's gonna be fine. You don't have anything to worry about. Look, double trauma. Wow, dude. And smoke signals. Something subtle's trying to get your attention. No, in this case, it's like you trying to call the cat home. Smoke signals. And double trauma because you've been afraid that the situation will repeat and you'll have to part with another pet. And I get that, but don't worry about it. It's just spilling over. That's okay. You do whatever you feel like you need to do, right? That message came through. Also be assertive. Like, you do what you need to do. But every action, every silence, every intention, as you're talking about being loud, it's all recorded in energy, and energy always seeks balance, right? So this is also why the more you can balance yourself, like, yeah, take action on it too, but the more you can stay regulated yourself, the better you will have an easier time manifesting a positive outcome. Karmic return and smoke signals. You're gonna be just fine. No. You've been a nuisance. You're gone. Whiny Whiney. Double trauma. Storm tamer. But look, you're here with... I have Leo in my healing sector, actually, so this is apt. And look, kind of like a lioness colored today. And I have to soak these... I clipped them down, but I have to soak these off. And I'm getting ready to redo these ones. Sharpen my claws again. And then I'm just going to use these colors on them. Very neutral. Like a lion, I guess. Oh, you know what? That's funny. That makes sense. Because I had plans to do a few different designs. Just all neutral color palette, but one of them was, I don't know, like tree bark or like stripes, like animal prints or something. How hilarious. All right, we got it. Trailblazer. We got it. Don't worry about it. Blameless. And you don't worry also. Oh, I accidentally let the cat out. It's my fault and I have to... It was an accident. Don't beat yourself up. Relax. It's gonna be all right, babe. I love you. Guarded heart. It's okay. It's okay to feel that nervousness. Chosen legacy. It's okay. But it's, wow. Remember when I said I'll do some Reiki and some stuff I did earlier, also to clear the space and also to bring in the positive outcome? Well, one of the things I saw was like a double helix of energy clearing out space, but that's what's on that card. And then there was the DNA song by Kendrick Lamar. That's a DNA helix. Double helix. One more. Ugh. Unapologetic. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. If the neighbors don't like it, they don't like it. And don't blame yourself. Thank you. Bring the camera quickly. I look forward to hearing positive updates. I hear that. I heard that. Somebody said, that was so good. I know that panic. And I can't fix everybody's problems. but there are times where I can help, and I know how. God calls me to move, so I do.
Do better, who better, you better. Been around like hella, propellers. Wanna know who you with? Don't tell her. Come on, fellas, that ain't none of your biz. Got on your bodysuit, you know I'm on your ass today. Would you let me hit it thrice if I...
The troll. She made us look so bad. No, you made you look so bad. I just didn't help you hide it.
That she from the west side. Now I just wanna know, don't you sugarcoat, I say it all.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hold on.
Could you tell me like it
Hold
is?
on.
Pretty.
Is it over here? I picked up on an energy the other day in regards to the Crazy K nonsense. Let's see. What's this one? Victim. Oh, you just victim. Well, when you target people and steal from them and then you try to lie and get away with it, yeah, that's victimizing somebody. Victim was stalked by the killer or the criminal in this case. In the future, the criminal may admit guilt. They won't have a choice in court. A witness may not be fully disclosing all the facts. Right, like the kids that she sent in the comment section again today. Shut your bitches up. Victim or victim's family was familiar with the killer. Not family. But this could be like, well, in some cases, yeah, exes, toxic people. Anybody that was already opposed to the victim just jumping on the bandwagon, like I mentioned earlier, with anybody else who's toxic like that. Cell phone records may provide important clues, right? Like the stalking, there's a huge IP paper trail of that, especially when the feds are involved. And kids, pedophilia. Killer had an argument, as there has been, or disagreement with the victim, right? She didn't like that I wasn't going to let her take from me and that she got exposed. I'm embarrassed by the truth. Surveillance cameras may provide important clues. Well, when she was stream sniping my live and playing it for kids, my 18+ live for minor children, she was spying and recording me. And so I recorded her stream sniping me. I recorded her luring minor children into the chat and then playing 18+ content for them. Illegally and against YouTube's guidelines anyway. So how can you book one? You can book one on my website. I also do a sliding scale, but I was thinking today I might do a couple of free ones soon. I did a little one tonight, a mini one tonight. Just getting called to help a little bit lately. This criminal is a predator who tracks a specific type of victim. Victim didn't know the killer. No, I didn't. I don't know who she is, but I noticed she was stealing from me. My name, my story, my art, dating, history, or killer knew of victim, right? So this is when they gang up on you with like exes or anybody in the community that's already opposed to you. Details leading up to the attack may be worth investigating, right? Like how they're all involved, the motive for them, the connections between them. Drugs may be an important factor on the case. I said there's no way that these people aren't on drugs or mentally ill, because I'm not harassing somebody in their kitchen. I'm in my kitchen doing my thing, and they kept trying to come here to interrupt that. So yeah, your energy's foul. Forensic science field will provide important clues. Now the forensic could be digital, the digital forensic fingerprints, like I mentioned. It's all, she left a paper trail. Take a closer look at one of the suspects. There's a group of them involved. You just link them all together. Sneaky attacks. Yeah, it was manipulative. And then that kid, what was his name? Adrian in here earlier. When I finally looked, I realized he was a child. He was just being very petulant. And when I looked, it's because he said SYBAU, which comes from the Crazy K Kids. But he sat here for however long. And ran his mouth and tried to be a troll. And I noticed him start to send hearts and stuff after a while. Like he was becoming a fan. Yeah. But then started talking about, and they do that sometimes, even they'll pretend to be, here, if you can't beat them, join them. Yeah, they'll pretend to be one. If one tactic doesn't work, like they'll be a hater first, and if that doesn't work, they'll try to switch up and be nice. Or they'll start being nice, and then they'll suddenly switch. I don't know what their thing is, but I feel like they think it makes more of an impact. If I pretend to be her friend and then suddenly flip on her, maybe she'll take what I say more seriously. I'm like, no. I feel like it's a mental game. No, I just am very versed in psychology. Bipolar? No, she's got something. Personality disorder, cluster B, some kind. But he was talking about doing edibles and drugs and stuff. After all of that, I said, no, that's a child. And then he started talking about things kids shouldn't be talking about. But like I said, this is not a stream for kids. Do they have to look old? No, but he was very clearly not even like 10 years old. It was a little boy. I'm not even going to show his profile picture. It was a legitimate child, like under 10 years old, younger than my daughter. No, this is not somebody who had a baby face. This was a legitimate little boy. Like, I don't even think he's in high school yet. He's in middle school still. Little. They call it like a noodle boy haircut, little flip, like a Bieber, flippy, but it's not just the Bieber thing. The Bieber thing was like the sweepy, if you know, you know. This was different. They call it like, I don't know, noodle boy. It was a child. It's like a Gen Z child. Gen Alpha, Gen Z, one of them. Ramen noodles, right, the ramen, that's what I meant, yeah. Come on, boy. Go read your homework. Pick better role models. Anyway. I hear that. Interesting. I'm going to reboot this feed. Cleanse the space a little bit. I'll start with this song next. In the meantime, please remember to pray. Do no harm. Take no crap. And I'll catch you on the next one momentarily. I think we're going to switch and do some yoga as well. I need to plug in the phone. I might make a snack. Pickles and chili oil sound good. In the meantime, do no harm, but take no shit. And I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being you. One love.